know all your secrets.
They called him unstoppable. On the field, Aaron Hernandez was a force of nature, a tight end with the speed of a wide receiver, the strength of a lineman, and the kind of talent that made scouts whisper the word legend before he was even old enough to drink. But sometimes, the brightest stars collapse fastest. And Aaron's fall wasn't just a stumble, it was a free fall. From the roar of NFL stadiums to the silence of a prison cell, his story isn't just about football. It's about the hidden fractures in a man's life. Fractures that widened until everything snapped. This isn't just the story of an athlete who lost it all. It's the story of how fame, trauma, violence, and secrets can tangle together, until the line between hero and villain, victim and predator, is blurred beyond recognition. Aaron Joseph Hernandez was born in Bristol, Connecticut, in 1989. The son of a proud Puerto Rican father and an Italian-American mother, Aaron grew up in a house where toughness wasn't optional. It was demanded. His father, Dennis, was larger than life, a former athlete himself, disciplined, hard, relentless. People in town called him the King. But behind closed doors, there was another side. Violence, outbursts, an anger that shook the walls of the Hernandez household. Hernandez's brother, Jonathan, told the Globe that their father, Dennis, was abusive and often severely beat his children. Jonathan also said Aaron later disclosed that he had been sexually molested as a young boy. One of Hernandez's lawyers corroborated this claim. Aaron was young, but he saw it all. And when Dennis suddenly died from complications after routine hernia surgery, Aaron was just 16. The King was gone, and the boy who would become a star never really recovered. At the University of Florida, Aaron was a phenom. He caught passes like he was born for it, won a national championship with Tim Tebow, even earned the John Mackey Award for best tight end in the country. But there were whispers, red flags the NFL couldn't ignore, failed drug tests, fights, a quick temper. Some teams looked at him and said, too risky. But the New England Patriots, Bill Belichick's dynasty, decided to roll the dice. And in 2010, Aaron Hernandez was drafted into the NFL.
Open man, and that's Aaron Hernandez, a rookie tight end inside the 20 and slashing to the right. Hernandez. 3rd and 8.
What followed was a meteoric rise. In just his second season, he helped the Patriots reach the Super Bowl. He signed a $40 million contract extension. A kid from Bristol had made it to the top of the world. Hernandez, drafted in the 4th round, signed a 4-year contract with the New England Patriots despite concerns over past conduct. At 20, he was the youngest player on the active roster in the NFL. American Sports Story depicts him hiding his homosexuality at college and beyond because of his fears it would ruin his football career. There was no openly gay player in the NFL at the time, Bob Hohler notes. There was pretty intense homophobia in a lot of those locker rooms, even among his best friends. His best friends, the Pouncey brothers, were complete homophobes. His behavior in the locker room was kind of outrageous, as he tried to walk that line between looking like a tough guy who's proud of his heterosexuality, but at the same time trying to hide the other side. And prison is pretty much no different than a locker room in that sense. But beneath the celebrations, darkness lingered. Aaron was still smoking weed constantly. He was paranoid, carrying guns everywhere, convinced people were out to get him. And he had a hair-trigger anger that no coach, no paycheck could erase. Then came June 2013. A body was found near an industrial park in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. The victim was Odin Lloyd, a semi-pro football player dating the sister of Aaron's fiancée, shot 6 times, and all the evidence pointed to one man, Aaron Hernandez.
Intriguing new evidence in the murder trial of former New England Patriot Aaron Hernandez. How do shell casings and bubble gum allegedly link the former NFL star to the execution-style killing of his friend? Here's ABC's Ron Claiborne.
The arrest was surreal. Reporters camped outside his mansion. Neighbors watched as one of the NFL's brightest stars was led out in handcuffs. And the world asked, why? As the trial unfolded, a different portrait of Aaron emerged. Not the unstoppable athlete, but a man consumed by violence, paranoia, and secrecy. Friends testified about his obsession with guns, about how minor slights could trigger rage. And then, another revelation. Aaron Hernandez had been implicated in a double murder in Boston 2 years earlier. 2 men, shot after a nightclub dispute. The prosecution painted him as a ticking time bomb, spiraling further out of control. Still, beneath the headlines, there was another layer. Aaron's private life, one he had spent years hiding.
Aaron and I talked about his sexuality. This man clearly was gay.
In prison, fellow inmates and old friends spoke about secrets Aaron carried with him, about his struggles with identity, his sexuality, and the fear of being exposed.
I mean, we would talk about all day about guns and murder and robbery, and that was our choice of topic.
Growing up in a culture where masculinity was defined by aggression, toughness, and control.
But they talking about like people in gangs gonna try to shank me, this and that, because to move up in the gang, this and that. I'm like, come on, man, like. Do you not know me? I ain't worried about that, bro.
Aaron never felt safe showing vulnerability. Some believe this internal conflict, living a double life, fueled his paranoia and violence. Others point to the brain scans. After his death, doctors revealed Aaron had one of the most severe cases of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, ever seen in someone his age.
Aaron Hernandez had an advanced stage 3 of CTE, which is usually found in the median age of a 67-year-old man.
His brain was deteriorating, riddled with damage linked to depression, impulse control problems, and aggression. Was Aaron Hernandez a cold-blooded killer, or a man broken by trauma, culture, and a game that chewed him up from the inside?
When you heard about Aaron Hernandez, what you thought, what your reaction was?
Next question. I learned that from Drew Rosenhaus. Next question.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there.
Right now.
Don't walk off!
Right now.
I'll change the subject.
Yeah, change it.
On April 19th, 2017, Aaron was found hanging in his prison cell, just days after being acquitted in the double murder case, but still serving life without parole for the murder of Odin Lloyd. He was 27 years old. In the note he left behind, he wrote about love, about his daughter, about a peace he never seemed to find while alive. And suddenly, the conversation shifted. Aaron's story became bigger than sports. It became a story about mental health, about the hidden costs of football, about masculinity, secrets, and the way a man can look like he has it all, while battling demons no one else sees.
How much do you miss having Aaron out there with you?
Oh, yeah, I mean, great player, great teammate, and definitely miss him a lot.
Even today, the name Aaron Hernandez sparks debate. Some say he's proof that talent doesn't erase responsibility, that violence must be answered with justice. Others see him as a tragic figure, a man destroyed by brain disease, family trauma, and a culture that silences vulnerability. Aaron Hernandez's life ended in silence, but the echoes of his story still haunt the stadiums, the headlines, the people he left behind. Because sometimes, the greatest tragedies aren't just about how a man dies, but about the warning signs we all ignored while he was still alive.